Hi everyone, welcome to my chat. It's my first time going live. Usually I just do recorded readings, but I wanted to go live and discuss the energies that we're going to be, that are going to be coming up this weekend, and energies that are going to be coming up. The energies that are just currently present. Can you guys see me? Can you if you're watching this, can you type something so that I know that I'm actually up? I've never gone live before. Um, But anyway, I wanted to discuss some of the energies that we're going through right now. So we have the full pink moon up, and this moon is associated with spring. So this moon is all about abundance. This is all about new beginnings, manifestation. For seeds that you've planted last year, I think those things are coming to fruition now over the next few months. Just in 2019 in general, I feel like 2018 was about planting seeds and all these powerful energy shifts that we went through, and figuring out who we really are, what we really want. And we set a lot of the groundwork. We started building this foundation for things that we're now seeing manifest in 2019. So a lot of that is coming in for you guys. With this moon, you're going to be purging. I personally haven't felt like particularly, I mean, I've had some, basic sadness and stress, but nothing really heavy or out of the ordinary. But I have noticed other people are feeling really sad right now, and you basically just kind of confused, not really sure where to go next. Just there's a lot of heavy energy that's coming up to be purged right now. So if you're feeling sad out of nowhere, or you're having insomnia out of nowhere, or you're feeling this weird energy out of nowhere, there's a good chance that it is because of this moon. We're also purging and transmuting a lot for our twin flames at the moment. So there's a lot of energy that's just coming up to hi. Hello. I'll pull a card for you in just a minute if you want. I'm just discussing the current energies first, and then I'm going to get to individual readings. So with this card, with this full moon, the pink moon, we're going to be purging a lot. We are transmuting a lot for our soulmates and our twin flames right now. There's just a lot of heavy energy shifts. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, why can I not sleep today? Like, what's going on? Like, it's a good thing. It's not like, I don't think that you guys are, I feel like some people think that they're like picking up on something bad that's coming, but it's not. It's just really heavy energy, and we're transmuting a lot all at once. And so that's why you're feeling like that. But it's a good thing. Like, you're purging, you're cleansing. I just finished the zodiac readings. I just finished Pisces and Cancer, and I wanted to say that I'm getting like a general energy of people leaving behind old karmic partners, and old. I sense there was quite a few reads where I got people leaving abusive or toxic relationships, or like leaving behind exes, or things that you've been holding on to for years, and you're just finally now letting it go, or not even necessarily abusive, but just like emotionally unavailable relationships, like people that just can't commit, people that were ghosting you, or people that were just on the fence leading you on. The energy right now is very, very strong for releasing the old and bringing in the new, especially with this new moon tonight, or in this full moon tonight. Sorry. This is all about new beginnings and these huge energy shifts. So that was a common theme that I was seeing, that a lot of people are kind of having tower moments. I've channeled this for the masculine twin flames particularly, but I think in general it's just happening a lot. Like, over the last couple months, people have been like, losing jobs, ending relationships, ending things that they thought were long term. But it's all for the best, because we're ending old jobs, and we're getting fired, or some of people will be getting fired or have gotten fired, and that's to push you out of this old stagnant dead end job. Um and and as that happens, you're going to come into alignment with careers, and like going back to school, developing your psychic abilities, that sort of thing, like careers that are actually going to resonate with you on a soul level, something that's going to make you happy. I channeled that a lot while I was doing my zodiac readings, is ending old jobs and really getting on your true soul path. Same for relationships. I feel like a lot of people are, they're ending these karmic cycles, they're ending these karmic relationships. There was a really strong energy of those in feminine energy being in high priestess mode right now, where you're basically just, you're intuitive and you're strong and you're powerful and you're focusing on yourself and you're going through, like maybe like an awakening process. um and so, this is bringing in new things, and so, you're ending these old patterns with people, you're ending these old relationships, and a lot of people are going to have their life partners coming in this year. There's a lot, I'm sensing that the past like few weeks or so, I feel like there's a strong energy for twin flame reunion. I know that that twin flame relationships, there, the timelines vary. It's gonna, but there are these like waves that come in where it's like, during certain time periods, I've noticed that like there are just these huge life-changing energy shifts, one after another, that that kind of bring these twin flames together. And there's the energy right now is really strong for twin flame reunion, and also bringing in new soulmates. I noticed that that theme is really strong the past few months, and it's gonna probably continue on for at least a few months. Um, and so it's like there's a lot of old people being released and a lot of new people coming in. For some of you, if you've been going through a lot with your twin flame and it's just like it's too much, you're I feel like some of you are just going to be meeting new soulmates this year. There's also the energy for that, where it's like it's time for the energy is just strong for people to have like their life partner, their true love to come in this year. You know what I mean? I feel like we've finally moved out of stagnant energy this past month. Like collectively, we've all just moved out of stagnation. And so again, if you experience like really turbulent tower moments, really just crazy shifts like breakups, job loss, moving, just huge life changes, it was kind of necessary to get things moving again, and get everything flowing. And then I was gonna pull some cards too. But yeah, there's a lot of new soulmates coming in. So that's a common thing. If your twin flame has just kind of not been, if it just hasn't been working out with your twin flame, if it's just been kind of repetitive, the energy is strong for new soulmates coming in, just new life partners all around. And then especially right now, I feel like this past month and the next like few weeks are really, really strong for twin flame reunion. There's like a lot of synchronicity, a lot of just a lot of this really good energy. And I noticed that when I was channeling, it was I got just kind of the same collective energy, even though the stories were different. Some people had just left an abusive relationship. Some people had just finally stopped fighting for someone that they were fighting for a long time, where they're like, okay, this person has to step up or lose me. And there's like a lot of forward movement. There's just a lot of really flowing forward energy right now, where people, if you're in a relationship and it just hasn't been working out, there's this energy of, the person knows that you guys have to take it to the next level now. They have to stand up. For those that are in separation, it's like the other person is being pushed to make a choice. People are being pushed really hard right now when it comes to relationships to make these decisions and step forward. There's just no, I feel like the gods and goddesses and the angels and our spirit animals and all our guides, there's just so much happening in the astral realm right now. There's so much forward movement that they're not allowing our soulmates or our twin flames to just be stagnant and complacent anymore. They're pushing them forward. And it's up to them if they make the decision to walk in or walk out. But there is this really strong energy of, they have to go one way or another. Things are going to keep moving. If it might be messy, but they're going to move. There's no more stagnation. Tasha, twin flame is, how do I even describe a twin flame? Well, I mean, a soulmate is someone from your soul group. So this is like your soul family that you incarnate with, lifetime after lifetime. And a twin flame is basically the other half of your soul. It's it's similar to a soulmate relationship, but it's much more intense. And when you're with your twin, like when you meet your twin flame, you go through this awakening process. When I went through mine, my third eye blasted open. I started going into trances, which I never even figured out what they were. I never figured that part out. Like I just had all this past life knowledge, and past life memories come back up, psychic abilities, just everything. Like it was just this life changing event. Meeting your twin flame marks a before and after process. But some people choose not to be with their twin flames because it is it is kind of a messy relationship. It is intense, and so some people go with soulmates because it's just easier. I guess I don't know what the reasoning behind it. Everyone has their own individual reasoning. But yeah, that's basically, as twin flame is a masculine and a feminine that are in two different bodies. Basically, it's the same soul split into two parts. Whereas your soul group is just like multiple people that share the same energy, and they reincarnate with you. But your twin flame is you. Your twin flame is your other half, literally. Um, Okay, I'm gonna start shuffling some cards. I just wanted to discuss the energy really quick. That makes sense, Tasha. I'm gonna shuffle some of my Angel of Atlantis cards. So what else do we need to know about where the energy is going? What do we need to know about current energy? Surrender, hope, courage, faith. All right. Yeah, Tasha, it seems to happen a lot. It's a lot of, I mean, when you go through that kind of process, it's a lot of life changes all at once. So people tend to think you're crazy. I'm sure a lot of people probably think I'm crazy because I channel a lot. My life is definitely pretty weird, so I'm sure there's plenty of people that think I'm crazy too. All right. So this is like the current energy that we're in. Um Again, this is facing the old. This is this is like just surrendering to the universe. This is intuition. This is passion. This is, you see this man or this woman has this kind of like spark, and he's just opening himself up to abundance. And I feel like that's where we're at with this full moon tonight too. Is a lot of you are going to be doing rituals to cut and clear. I feel like most of you have already done it. Like I feel like most of you are already walking out of the dead end relationships and the old jobs, and you're striving for change now. So I feel like most of you are already doing it, um but some of you are still releasing things. Some of you still have some energy to release, and and so you're opening yourself up. You're getting in tune with this energy, and you're having hope, and this moon cycle is coming in too. I feel like birds are a lot of time, well, swans particularly, but birds are a popular like love symbol. So this is hope in regards to love. This is growing wings, flying. This is this change that we were just talking about, pushing past this stagnant energy. And this is new hope. This is new things coming in for you. And we have courage. This is basically you. I mean, we have all these energy shifts that are just happening so quickly. And especially like the past few weeks, we just got out of Mercury retrograde where it's like a lot of us had our finances take a hit, and this was probably the end of a lot of relationships for you too. It was kind of necessary for Mercury retrograde for you to go back and look at the past and be honest with yourself. And so you might have ended some of these toxic relationships, or just these situations that you just need to cut out of your life, to cut and clear. You might have ended a lot of those during Mercury retrograde. Now that it's direct again, we have all this forward movement. It's like it was almost like a not like a resting period because it was actually pretty chaotic, but it was like an introspective period, I guess we could say, where it's like it was like the calm, like we were just preparing for this forward movement. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, I was gonna say the calm before the storm, but that's incorrect because it was Mercury retrograde was the storm. You know what I mean? And now it's like we're looking forward, and we have all this forward movement now that we're out of Mercury retrograde. We have our finances are becoming stable again. Our relationships and toxic situations that we've just ended, we're clearing all that out. A lot of you have already cleared it out. Some of you are clearing it out now, but with this full moon tonight, you're bringing in new love, new careers, things that are in alignment with your soul. And so this takes hope and faith and love, and this takes courage and surrendering to the universe and getting in tune with these universal energies, because there's just so many energy shifts, and if you don't get on board with it, I feel like it's going to be kind of harsh for some of you. Like I was saying, there's a lot of people purging, and it's like if you're purging and you're fighting this purging process, sometimes it makes it even heavier because you're putting so much energy into going against what you feel and what's going on in this universal energy. So it's like you kind of just want to go with what you feel. You're purging for a reason. You're purging because this moon is all about new beginnings and bringing in all this new abundance and these new soulmates and life partners and twin flame reunion and that sort of thing. So it takes a lot of courage for you to move forward with this energy. It's going to require courage. It's going to require you really tuning into what's going on universally, tuning into this collective energy and being strong and having faith in your future and getting into this high priestess energy. And then we have faith. This is that same energy where you're having faith in what's coming. You're having faith in the abundance that's coming up. You're having faith in this new life that you're trying to manifest now. All right. Let's see. And get some animal empowerment cards just really quick. What do the viewers need to see really quick? What do the viewers need to know from their spirit animals? The cow, chew the cud and take time. Chew the cud. Take time to consider. So this is kind of this is kind of the energy that a lot of people are reconsidering. They're basically reconsidering who they are, what they want. You have all these huge life changes and all these huge energy shifts that we're going through, and so you got to really reflect on them. Because a lot of you have, like I said, have life partners coming in. So you've got some big decisions to make. The butterfly, spread your beautiful wings and fly. It's time for this new energy. It's just time for change. It's time for new things. It's time for awakening and transformation and, getting on your life path, basically. Gorilla, there's gentleness and strength. So basically being gentle with yourself and others through this period, this is a pretty heavy process. It's a good thing. I feel like we did a lot of the main purging and the cleansing during Mercury retrograde, and a lot of things were already taken out, but there's still a little bit of purging left to do. But I think again, we've done most of the purging, so we're pretty much getting past that, and there's just a lot of it's mostly forward movement. It's still a little back and forth sometimes, but for the most part, we're charging forward. Snake, shed your skin and be renewed and transformed. So again, this is talking about that rebirth, this awakening process that, you know, a lot of the collective is going through right now. I'm going to pull some love life cards too in just a minute. The Fly, you have such a big heart. Let yourself in. So again, this is all this energy is also about, you know, being your true authentic self. This is, you know, with career, it's finding a career that's in alignment with your soul path. It's finding the right life partner, someone who's actually going to get you and make you happy. And you know, this is being yourself. Oops. This is being yourself too, and you know, opening yourself up to this like high priestess sort of energy where, how do I even describe this? Just being who you want to be. You guys are transforming yourselves right now. You're deciding who you want to be and you're stepping into that energy and you're focusing on yourself. It's just a really empowering time. Flamingo, act with grace. Zebra, become one with the herd. This is connecting with soul groups and like I said, soulmates, twin flames. The hedgehog, prickles push people away, so show your softer side. You know, this is a time to be gentle. This is a time to be loving. Ooh. Okay, let me pull some Romance Angels card. If you guys have any questions too, if you have a question, I can pull cards for you. Just say something in the comments. Let me know what you want to know. What's the current love energy this weekend? What's the current energy, and then what's happening this weekend? What's going on the next few days? Okay, these cards just pushed right out, so I guess these are the cards that want to come out. Past life relationship and playfulness. So this whoever's in question, you know, this is a soulmate. I feel like there's like a past life story that wants to be told. I keep feeling that as well. And so I'm probably going to do a past life video, maybe today or tomorrow, but definitely within the next few days at the very latest. There's some sort of past life connection here. I feel like it's like a twin flame thing that just needs to be told. I'm not sure whose story it is or if it's like a group, but yeah, this is a past life relationship coming back around. And it requires playfulness. It requires you to be in this gentle sort of energy, this open energy, this, you know, having faith and hope with this full moon coming in. Hi, Joseph. And we have this playfulness with the full moon coming in here too, where it's like it's just like this beautiful awakening. Like I feel like there's going to be so many energy shifts just happening, you know, the next, like especially tonight. So this is kind of like reclaiming your inner child, basically, like your free spirited fun side, just going out and living again. Let me read the comments here really quick. Joseph, do you want to ask something about it? I don't know if you've been here from the start, but earlier, that's what I've been saying is basically, there's just no room for stagnant energy. There's no room for waiting anymore. And I'm getting that collectively for everybody. The collective energy that I channel is just a lot of forward movement. So basically, soulmates, twin flames, they're either going to step up and get it together and make, you know, some kind of commitment, or they're going to be basically pushed out by your guides, and you know, new soulmates, new people are going to be coming in. So I mean, it's a pretty good reading. I mean, all the zodiacs I've channeled, it's all, you know, it's not just like soulmates, it's not just these karmic partners coming in, it's life partners that are coming in this year. Okay, you guys have any questions, or I guess I'll see what other energy I can get. All right, can you tell me anything about this weekend? I felt like this last weekend too, that some of you are going to meet people. Maybe you should go out and meet people. I think the time is really good for that too. Just with all this forward energy, I feel like you guys should be out doing stuff. You don't want to be like, I mean, if you need to purge, you can be at home, yeah, but I feel like you guys should be out doing stuff. I feel like the synchronicity is just so strong right now that you might meet someone if you go out. So now is not a good time to be in hermit mode. Okay, what's the current energy? What do you want to tell them regarding soulmates, twin flames? What do you want to say? Finance is in career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. I feel like these might be individual reads I'm doing for people that are going to watch later too. So this might not resonate with all of you. I feel like I'm going to be doing individual mini reads basically. So finances and career. So money is a bit of an issue right now. And that makes sense with Mercury retrograde with, like the hits everyone just took recently, financially, and, like switching jobs, I mean, we are coming into alignment with jobs that are, in alignment with what we really want, who we really are. So it's a great thing. But, it can take a toll on your finances in the meantime, though, until you get to that point you want to be at. And so this is affecting your love life a little bit because you might be having to focus a little bit more on finances, or your significant other might be a little bit stressed about finances, so they can't really focus on your relationship. There's some deception. I take this as, so this is like a mask, or someone wearing a mask in the relationship, but I kind of take it as like pride, ego, fear. Maybe this person isn't being honest with you about having money issues. Maybe this person is not telling you how they feel. They're just not being fully open, but it looks like you guys do kind of retreat together. Like you do get out of this energy. You just need to take a break from the stress and in the, all the chaos that's been going on with you guys. Again, I feel like these are individual reads, so it might not resonate right away. All right, I guess I just don't seem to have anyone here. I was going to do individual questions, but no one's asking anything. So I don't know if you guys maybe need more time with a live stream. If I do one again, if I need to alert you guys ahead of time, I don't know. But I'll shuffle a few more cards and then probably just go ahead and end this if there's no one on. Okay, weekend energy, soulmate and twin flame weekend energy. Fulfillment. This could be what I said about going out. Yeah, Tasha, just give me 1 second. I'll pull a card. This could be what I said about going out. This is like enjoying your life. This is, the playfulness card. This is drinking, food, abundance. This is like maybe going out and having fun, and feeling fulfilled. I think this is coming in with that full moon. High Priestess of Water. A lot of you are purging right now. A lot of you are just going through these kind of emotions right now but it's good. It's a good thing. You're releasing whatever's left of the past. You're releasing whatever was holding you back. It's kind of like a flood just coming in and clearing out all the old stagnant energy to bring in new things. So trust the flood, basically. Tasha, what do you want to know? Do you have a specific question? Usually I try to focus on something when I pull cards. I mean, not always. I can do general readings, but if you have a question, it helps me have like a focal point if there's something specific. High Priestess of Spirit, and so this is using your intuition to heal. This is using your intuition because, like I said, you're going to be letting go of relationships where there's red flags, or where they're ghosting you, or they're not stepping up for you, or they're doing this or that. This is that energy the past couple months, especially with Mercury retrograde, of letting go of the old karmic kind of partners and making space for your twin flame, or like a soulmate who is a life partner, to come in and to be with you. And okay, here we go. Oh my God, why? And and you have High Priestess of Spirit here, so this is intuition. This is someone who's really this is the high priestess, basically, the high priestess in the tarot card, like, just getting in touch with the universe, and you're doing this healing work, you're doing this releasing, you're trusting this flood to wash out the things that no longer serve you. You're realizing you're intuitively, like, if you just got fired or you quit a job, even though you might be having a panic attack in the moment, your intuition is basically like happy, like on a soul level, you're happy that you just got out of that job. If you're crying right now over a relationship, you're on a soul level, I feel like you're kind of happy it's over. You're kind of happy it's being taken out so that something better can come along. You know what I mean? I think like part of you is like kind of relieved in a way. In a way, even if you're not fully aware of it, you're like, okay, this was time for that, even though it was hard. And this leads you to love, to true love, to, like I said, life partners this year. Some chaos though to get through, but I mean, this is that Tower moment in Mercury retrograde that people had to get through, and also getting through, like obedience, past life condition, or not past, well, maybe past life conditioning. I don't know why I said that. But like societal standards is what I think. Sorry, yeah, Tasha, just 1 second. Let me just finish this really quick, and then I'm going to pull cards on why he's distant. Give me just 1 minute. So this is obedience. And this is like kind of like, I think the chaos was necessary to break this obedience, to get past this conditioning, to get past the fears and the doubts and the insecurities. And this is just like stagnant energy. This is like someone clinging to their comfort zone. This is someone staying in the same dead-end jobs and same dead-end relationships and not wanting to make changes. This is someone who's complacent. And this chaos was necessary to, whether it's you or your significant other, this chaos, these tower moments were necessary to break their obedience and get them to start living from their soul, their spirit, and tuning into who they really are, and standing up. And this leads to success. This leads to actual real happiness. And then we have letting go, just releasing the past, releasing, just meditating, being intuitive, developing psychic abilities, getting into to this new state of being. Okay, Tasha, I'm going to go ahead and answer your question. Give me 1 minute. I'm shuffling the cards. I'm going to use my love deck, I think. Tasha Williams, why is he distant from you? Why is he distant from you? Why is he distant from you? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Engagement. Oh, God. Express your love. Religious factors. Okay. All right. Retreat is, let's see, you asked why he's so distant from you. Let me see what I can channel as well. I'm not just using the cards, but just channeling as well. Let me see what I can pick up. I think pride, fear, I think commitment issues. I'm feeling just a little bit where he's kind of I mean, he wants, he wants to express love, and he wants the romance with you, and he wants this engagement. He wants this higher commitment, but it scares him at the same time. It's like, how do I even describe this energy I'm feeling? Just trying to tune into it. It's like he wants this higher level of commitment, but he wants change to come with it. He doesn't want the same energy. He doesn't want the same energy the way it's been. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of back and forth between like committing and not committing and taking this relationship to the next level. But he wants the romance. He wants you guys expressing your love and being vulnerable and open with each other. And he doesn't want to feel, I think he feels attacked a lot. I think he feels misunderstood. And I think you guys are miscommunicating a lot. And so it's kind of like part of him wants to take this. Yeah. He feels that you guys aren't communicating well. I feel like when you guys talk, he just kind of, like he just doesn't really understand you, I guess, and you don't really, and he feels like you don't understand him. He feels like however you word things, it makes him feel like he's being attacked. Like you can tell him, you love him and that you're hurt and that you just want to be with him, but for whatever reason, the way you word it makes him feel like you're just putting him down. Like he just feels like you're like this mean-spirited person right now. And I know that you don't mean to come off that way, but it's just however you're communicating, it's just not working well with you guys. And so yeah, he does want this engagement. He does want this to take this relationship to the next level. He does want, more, he wants more romance, I'm feeling too. He wants, he's tired of this. Yeah, he's tired of this kind of harsh energy. He's tired of the arguments. He's tired of the stagnant energy. I get some boredom and some complacency, like for both of you guys, where it's just kind of like nitpicking each other, and it's just kind of like just a little boring. Like the romance is kind of gone, and so he does want this commitment, but only if the romance comes back, only if things really change. Um, only if you guys are going out and doing stuff that's fun together, and being vulnerable and open with each other. Like he just wants this huge shift in your relationship if he's going to take it to the next level. He just doesn't feel like he can confidently take it to the next level with where it's at. And this is you guys like retreating from the world. This is maybe I think this is, what is this saying? Not to let other people interfere with your relationship if they are. This is like retreating, like leaving those people behind. You guys got to choose each other over other people if it's going to work. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe spirituality, you guys just have some differences to get through as well. But other than that, I mean, as long as if things make a major shift, then yes, things will be getting better, but they have to make that shift. Otherwise, he doesn't want to do it. Basically, you guys really have to just learn to communicate better. I feel like you're not communicating that well right now. Okay, anybody have any questions? Yeah, he just has to stand up to his friends. I mean, he can't like cut his friends out, but I feel like they kind of. I get like a feeling of, I get like an image. I see them like out like a bar or like a club, and they're kind of like egging him on to. I don't know, like they're just not a good influence as far as your relationship is concerned. I don't think his friends like you that much, so he needs to just stand up for you. Like if he's gonna hang out with them, he needs to stand up for you more. I don't feel like he stands up for you that much, really. Um, okay, I guess maybe if I do a live again, maybe I should schedule more in advance. I don't know. This is my first live. But but yeah, I'm gonna go live at 7 o'clock again for my full moon spell that I'm gonna do. Sending a telepathic message to someone in their dreams. This could be like someone you love, and you can write whatever you want, whatever. It should be to the point, and it should, there should be a lot of healing energy and love if that's your intention in there. Oh, you're welcome, Tasha. Thank you. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Maybe I'll go live again later. I don't know, but I'll be live tonight with my spell. So tune in for that if you guys want. All right, bye.